when
hoping that you're trying to win someone,
hoping that your hard-earned money, which it takes many hours for you to earn pittance. You know, you're going to walk in and give to Mr. Paddy Power or Mr. William Hill or Mr. This is the greatest one, Ladbrokes. Hear the word. Yeah, let's break up that word. Ladbrokes. Broke lad. Ladbrokes. Yeah, let's look at these words here. Yeah, and all of these companies are getting rich off of the little guy.
That's right.
Yeah, the poor guy. Off of, as you rightly just said, bruv, off of ignorance. Yeah, and what are they putting into our communities?
That's right.
What are they giving to our communities? Yeah. What are they contributing to our communities? Because all I can see them really contributing is misery, encouraging broke households, broke families, breaking up families,
alcoholism and all that stuff.
Depression, alcoholism, because let's be honest now, finances or economics play a tremendous part in everyone's lives at this present time. The reason why everybody plays the lottery, the reason why everybody goes into these gambling establishments, the reason why governments around the world are relaxing gambling laws so the casinos are popping up all over the place, is the bottom line is money. And these establishments are being allowed to flourish, especially in very poor communities, alright? And they're peddling that hope that I was talking about earlier on, but that hope that's being peddled, is a hope which is leaving you destitute, which is leaving you depressed, which is not really good holistically, alright, for the being. Now, nobody is forcing, anything, because that's what these companies say. Well, nobody's actually forcing these individuals to go in and part with their money. And when they go in there, we're making them aware that they must gamble safely, alright? But what, having worked in the media, what advertisers do, and having worked for one of the largest advertising companies, Saatchi & what they target, whenever you see an advert, okay, what that advertising company is trying to target, is that lowest part of your mental, of your esteem, that part of you that taps into your animal side, where you just instinct. You see something on the TV. Our women are famous for this. I mean, you see some new wallpaper or some new plates or cups being advertised, and all of a sudden it ends up in your house. And you're thinking, well, how did that end up? Do you know what I mean? Because the advert or some new washing up liquid. And they go, oh, let me try that. You know what I'm saying to you? Because the advert is working on the lowest part of your mental, the lowest part of your physical, is working on that part of your mind, where once it's now entered your subconscious, you want something. How many people have watched a food advert on the TV and then all of a sudden gone to get something to eat? Or seen a drink advert on the TV and all of a sudden gone to get a drink? The advertisers know exactly what they're doing and what they're targeting, and it's very sad to see in our communities, whether you go North London, South London, East London, West London, or even if you go into other areas, Birmingham, Manchester, etc., and you look at the high road, look at the high roads of the 21st century, compared to the high roads of the 20th century. The high roads of the 20th century, you had little local businesses as mixing and merging with larger businesses. But you look in the 21st century and you look at the high roads now, a lot of them are dominated by gambling establishments, a lot of them are dominated by drinking establishments. A lot of our high roads are now in the 21st century, especially in inner cities, dominated with greengrocers, not necessarily greengrocers that are expressing the diversity of the community, but you're seeing, like, I often look at it and I think, you see two businesses next to it. It's like when you go into black neighborhoods, you often see two hairdressers right next to each other, and I think to myself, how do you survive? Why didn't one of you go to like round the corner? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, and it's the same with ice. You see like two greengrocers next to each other. It's like it defies logic. You know what I'm saying to you? As somebody who likes to think of themselves as a businessman, yeah, and likes to do business, yeah. I mean, we as ethnic, I don't like to use minorities when we're actually the majority. All right, we don't necessarily do or look at marketing. We'll have a great idea, and we'll now put the energy and look to work that idea. Yet once we've got the idea up and running now, and people are not necessarily gravitating to it instantaneously, yeah, we're not looking at how can we advertise or how can we market our ideas, yeah, because our budget doesn't normally extend that far, yeah, and don't take what we're saying or what we're trying to express or bring across here lightly, because as I said, having worked for an advertising company and one of the biggest, these major corporations and companies, they spend millions of pounds, on advertising. They spend millions on researching on how to get into your mental, your psyche.
Come on, brother. Come on.
In order for you to get their product in your house or to want their service.
Say that again, my brother.
They spend, the corporations and companies, they spend millions.
That's right.
Going into billions.
That's right.
Yeah, on how to get into your psyche, on how to get into your mind, yeah, in order for you to get their product in there, be it toothpaste, hair grease, deodorant, cleaning utensils, yeah, millions are spent. Sometimes some of us don't do something as simple as look at the ingredients. Yeah, what makes Fairy Liquid more expensive than a shop's own brand? Have you ever bothered, yeah, to look at the ingredients, which is something else I often, whenever I do go out shopping, and I might be going out shopping with my partner or with sisters, etc., and they might be buying a more expensive brand, and I'm like, well, look at the ingredients. Yeah, the only difference is in the expense is the amount of ingredients used. Yeah, utilize. Yeah, so it's true, you do get what you pay for. Yeah, and if the ingredients used makes that product a little bit strong, makes that washing liquid a little bit stronger, you'll pay a little bit more for it. Yeah, if they don't use as much as that ingredient, you'll pay a little bit less for it. Yeah, but you will find that in most products that we buy, yeah, there's no difference in them. Yeah, and once again, it's due to ignorance. Yeah, and you can look at someone and say to ignorant, you're being ignorant. Yeah, and they'll take it like you're abusing them. Yeah, but you're not abusing someone when you're saying you're being ignorant. What you're saying to them is you are ignoring the facts.
That ties in neatly to the question I want to ask you as well, no, because as you know that you look at things from a global perspective, yeah, and the whole thing about Jamaica, I know you've done some research, you looked into it, right, and again, ignorance as well, the reason why we're in the position we are today. But I wonder if you can just share your perspective, how you look at Jamaica right now, and just share some.
Well, if I don't mind though, if we can just take a look at Nubian, African, Caribbean countries on a whole.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah?
That's right.
It's nice of you that you brought up Jamaica, but let's just look at the countries where our parents come from, alright? Places where the great seer Marcus Messiah Garvey was trying to encourage us to build, etc. When you look at all other races, yeah, you look at all the other races, in this 21st century, they are saying that the emerging economies, the growing